Hello, welcome to Bali. With the title of this video, you know what this video is about, and it means that you are interested in diving in Bali. That's why we are here in one of the best places in Bali to dive. We are in Amed. There are so many dive sites here, and here mostly you dive on a shore. So today we are going for at least 2 dives. Let's see how it goes, and then we have another day for diving. In this video I am going to share what you need to know about diving in Bali. Bali is one of the most popular scuba diving destinations in the world. The island's warm waters, ranging from 26 to 30 degrees Celsius, make it an ideal destination for diving year-round. While the peak season for diving is generally from April to November, we found ourselves diving here in January and still enjoyed great visibility and amazing underwater experiences. Interestingly, most of the best dive sites are located on the island's east coast, which is a bit off the beaten path compared to bustling tourist hubs like Ubud and Canggu. If you're planning a diving holiday in Bali, Amed is one of the best places to base yourself. This quiet coastal village offers easy access to some of the island's most famous dive sites, such as Japanese shipwreck and drop-off. There are different types of accommodation in Amed, from villa to hotel to resorts. But since we wanted to dive, we actually booked this place, which is a dive resort, and it has a dive center inside, so it's more convenient, and it's right next to the beach, and it has 2 swimming pools, and we have a great balcony with the view. I will leave the link to our dive resort in the description of this video. Literally, this is our form of transport to the dive site. This is the first time we are going with this one.
Bali style.
Yes. Diving in Bali is more than just an adventure. It's a way to give back to the local community. Many locals here are actively involved in the diving industry, whether as dive instructors, staff at dive resorts, or simply helping divers with the gear. Plus, the community here is deeply invested in protecting the ocean, so your visit helps promote sustainable tourism. In Bali, all of the dives are shore dives, so you literally get the truck and you come to the dive site, and then you walk in, and this dive we've done the first one in Jemaluk, if I pronounce it right, and it was literally so easy, so relaxing. You walk and you go slowly to 25, I think we went to 30 meters, and it was so calm and the visibility was great, and I haven't dived somewhere like this for a while. Jemaluk dive site is also a great place for beginner divers, since you don't need to go deep to see the colorful reefs. The highlight of our dive was an unforgettable encounter with the sea snake. Now we are moving to another dive site, which is called Pyramid. Our second dive took us to Pyramids, another incredible site in Bali. This dive spot gets its name from the pyramid-shaped artificial reefs that are home to vibrant marine life. highlights of this dive were swimming with the stingray and spotting a turtle. We didn't know what to expect from the dive site when they call it pyramids, but actually there were a lot of artificial pyramids and they were so beautiful, so much life there. Literally you go to the beach and there is no one else and you walk and the dive starts. We are done for today, 2 dives, but tomorrow we are going for shipwreck diving. It's one of the most popular dive sites here, so stay tuned. Since we are diving here and from the shore, so we don't have a boat, we came to this dive center which is close by, and then we are going to walk to the beach and start our dive. So it's a different experience than doing from the boat or literally dive center next to the shore. We have to cross the road and go. This is the Liberty Wreck, one of the most popular dive sites in Bali. What makes the Liberty so famous is that it's one of the most accessible wreck dives in the world. The ship actually sank right off the shore, so you can enter the water directly from the beach and you don't need a boat. The Liberty was a United States Army cargo ship that was torpedoed by a Japanese submarine during the Second World War in 1942. The shallowest part of the ship is only 3 meters below the surface, and the deepest is about 30 meters down. The wreck is not huge and it is only 120 meters long. This makes the Liberty a fantastic wreck dive for all levels of scuba divers, even beginners, since you can explore the wreck at your own pace and comfort level. Drop off, and literally we are starting the net always in the shore. Walk, then we see the wall and then go back. After 1 hour rest on the surface, we are ready for dive at the drop off site. Drop-off is also known as Tulaban Wall is another popular dive site in Bali. The site gets its name from a striking vertical underwater cliffside that plunges down over 70 meters, offering a unique diving experience. The depth of the dive can be easily adapted based on your experience, making it suitable for all levels of divers. This dramatic natural feature was actually formed by the lava flow from the eruption of Mount Agun in 1963. Another day, another dive, and today we're going to do the dive with nitrox because we prefer it, it's safer usually. And yes, we should get ready. I sound sick a bit. I hope that's not a problem because we are not going too deep. Usually here is all the dives are between 20 to 25 meters. So finger crossed that I'm okay.
I just put on half because it's so hot.
Today we will do 2 more dives. The first dive will be at the Japanese wreck and the next one will be at the famous Bunutan dive site. The Japanese wreck in Bali is not as popular as the Liberty, but it is one of the most beautiful spots to dive around here. It is unclear how the wreck ended up here, and honestly it is not even clear that it's actually Japanese. It is small, but this wreck is vibrant with some of the healthiest corals we've seen. It is like a colorful underwater garden teeming with life. The wreck is not the only attraction in this dive site. You can go right or left to explore the reef. The second dive is at Bunutan, one of the best dive sites in Bali. Just a few minutes after entering the water, we found ourselves in the middle of a giant field of garden eels. As we get closer, they slowly retreat into their sandy hideaways. We have never seen anything like this before. It is just amazing. But the real highlight of this dive was the vibrant coral garden. Honestly, we could have spent hours here if it was possible. There is so much to see here. This dive was one of the most relaxing dives we have done. We definitely saved the best for last, and the icing on the cake was that we surfaced right at our hotel. It doesn't get much better than that.